Alrighty. I think it's been a minute since I made another video. I'm just talking. So, just want to ramble, check on people. Hope everybody's doing good today. I think it's good to have people to check on you, people to see how you're doing. You know, people are busy, people got a lot of stuff going on, but it's taking the moment to acknowledge yourself, acknowledge how far you've came in life. Like if you do a little study with yourself, like do like a 5-year flashback, see how far you came up until now, and guarantee you'll see a lot of change, a lot of things you wouldn't have noticed if you didn't, take the time and just look back on it and be grateful for, how far you've came as a person, as like a friend, and just in general. So take that time about yourself. Positive self-affirmations. Tell yourself how awesome you are, how lucky you are to be alive. And, sometimes it can be hard. You got a lot of stuff going on that's like very weighing. So it's not easy to always be happy, and we're never going to always be happy. But always remembering, take time for yourself, to tell yourself that you matter, that you're an awesome person, that your battles that you go through are your armor for your next stages in life. And this isn't it. So for some people, they'll be in this point in their life for a longer duration than they would have anticipated, or they would think they would be. But one thing I've learned in life is things can change for the better, they can change for the worse, but of course we don't want that. But if it does get to the point to where it changes for the worst, the fact that you keep pushing forward is going to give you the nutrients, the knowledge, the tools to be able to handle that stuff whenever it does happen. And the more you acknowledge yourself, it gives you confidence. A lot of people already have that, but it's for the ones that maybe struggle with it, for the ones that just maybe don't take time to do that because they're so busy doing all the other stuff in life, right? It's important to do that, to love yourself. Let yourself know, like, man, you got this, dude. Well, I just wanted to kind of hop on here, and it's been a minute since I made another video, and I just had some stuff on my mind. I just wanted to spread some positivity, some happiness, and let people know, like, I know you probably got a lot going on, but it doesn't mean that's who you are. Like, if it's all negative lately, or it's all dark and gloomy, it's not always going to be like that. It's not who you are. It just means that you get some battles you got to face, and once you like triumph over those, which you will, just keep pushing, keep fighting, and you'll find there's a motto I like to say recently is, you put enough steps in front of you, eventually you'll find yourself in a better place. A place you might not have thought you would have been. That's the beauty of life. You'll start going through life and you'll start seeing changes that you're like, man, I didn't think that would happen like that. It would line up. Sometimes it just lines up perfectly. And other times it can be scary how that stuff lines up. That's the beauty of life. So keep getting out, keep doing, you do what you got to do, and I believe in you. If you don't have anyone, there to tell you that, well, I'm here. I believe in you. You got this. Keep pushing forward, and eventually you're going to end up in a place to where you didn't think would happen. So keep a smile on that face, even when it's hard. Keep telling yourself that you matter, that, you know, you're loved because you are. If even if you don't have people around you all the time, that it's not a bad thing, because in solitude, you know, you can do a lot of work with yourself. And that's the beauty. You know, you don't always have to have people around you to tell you these things. It helps. It really does help. It is good to have at least like one person that you can count on, or one person in your life. But, you know, there's a lot of people that don't. But then it's to come to the realization that you can be, you know, your strength. It's good to hear stuff from other people, but, you know, building that inside yourself, that way that it's just like it's a motor function, and it's beautiful. It's hard to do. You know, a lot of people, you know, have struggles with it. A lot of people that do it even fail then. But I'm looking at a little squirrel. I love wildlife. But you know, the fact that you keep trying is the fact that you're going to succeed, even if it doesn't feel like in this season. You know, eventually you keep getting up, you keep putting the energy out there in the world, that's going to come back to you. You know, so just keep doing you. I wanted to make a video, spread some positivity, you know, some love, some happiness, but you got it. Peace.